My name is Carla Martinez, and I am playing Sarah's friend. And Bridget is the maid in the house, and Sarah's friend is Sarah's friend. She's a prominent woman, I guess, in the Harlem Ensemble. Ragtime is important now because I think we're seeing some of the same things that we saw when the show was written, for the time period that it was written. I think it's an important story to tell, just to kind of see the similarities in the two time periods, and it's a story for everyone. I think what I'm most looking forward to is just the accessibility. Oftentimes I feel that theater can be accessible and it's not, and there's no reason why it shouldn't be. So I'm excited for a lot of people to hear this story that otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to. I'm going to the Sensory Friendly performance on May 22nd and the Sensory Friendly Plus performance on May 26th.
Hi, my name is Rachel Warren, and I am playing the role of Mother. Mother is the matriarch of the white family in the story. She has always been protected and provided for by her husband, and has kind of a very privileged and sheltered position in society where she doesn't see a lot of the ugliness that's in the world. And throughout our story, you see her grow, and you see her become more aware, and you see her change. Ragtime is important right now because it deals with tension between groups in society. It deals with racism, it deals with sexism, and it deals with people just missing each other and not wanting to make room for each other. And I think, unfortunately, those are some issues that we're still wrestling with today. I love the sensory-friendly performances. The audience is so present. It's such a special, unique event. The actors are so excited to perform for all of you. We love having you in our space. We love being able to share this story with you in a space that is comfortable and accommodating to everyone. And it's one of my favorite performances of any run of it. I am definitely going to the Sensory Friendly and the Sensory Friendly Plus performance of Ragtime. Are you?
Hi, I'm Mia Ellis, and I'm playing the role of Sarah. Sarah is a young woman who's dealing with a lot. She is also the love interest of Cole House Walker, and she goes through an amazing journey in this musical. She finds out a lot about herself, finds out a lot about love and hard decisions that you have to make make a good life for yourself. And I'm so excited to be playing her and figuring out more things about her. I think Ragtime is important now because it forces us to have to look at ourselves and our places in America and how those places have changed from the time in which Ragtime was set in. I think Ragtime has this wonderful gift of being able to force us to put the mirror up to ourselves and say, you know, even though we live in a country that is blended in so many ways, what are the things that we could work to make better about including all kinds of people and everything, and making everyone feel like they actually have a place. I think the performances are a wonderful addition to what we do at Trinity Rep because it allows people who are different from most people that I interact with every day to enjoy the theater that we put out into the world, which I think is another way to bring us all together, which is what we need more than anything right now. I'm going to the Ragtime Sensory Friendly performance and the Sensory Friendly Plus performance. Are you?
My name's Mauro Hampton, and I'm playing the part of Father. Yeah, Father is the patriarch of the house. He's a kind of a traditional conservative guy. He's also an adventurer. He likes to go exploring with Admiral Perry, trying to find the North Pole. And he's just sort of a real traditional head of the household in times of change, and he doesn't really understand the changes that are happening socially. Ragtime is a play about a time of immense social change, and I think we're going through immense social change right now that is in some ways parallel to what's happening in the play. I just think that it's cool that we do this, that we open the doors to as many people as we can, and that we have this in effect so that all kinds of people can come and see the show and enjoy it and experience the work that we're doing here. Now, I'm going to the Sensory Friendly and Sensory Friendly Plus of Ragtime.
Hello, my name is Antonio Woodard. I am playing the character of Matthew. My character, he is on the ship with Admiral Perry. He has a very high position with Admiral Perry, and he's able to do his work. And a lot of people have a lot of controversy about what he does. He's not supposed to really be on the ship, but he plays a really big role in the trek to the South Pole. Ragtime is important now because of the fabric of the United States of America and where it was built. And I think a lot of times we as a society like to shade and put barriers on the actual truth about what this country really means and what really happened during that time. So I think Ragtime is so important so that people will not be comfortable in the situation of what it really is, and we're able to express that in a theatrical way and also change lives of people who may be the contributors to pushing out the other people, in this country. So I think it's very important.
I'm Charlie Thurston, and I'm playing Tata. The play takes place at the turn of the 20th century, and Tata is a Jewish immigrant from Latvia who's traveling with his little girl. Ragtime's important now because it's a story about a time of tremendous change in America. I think we are experiencing a similar transformation right now, and I think some of the choices that the characters make in the story are very relatable to some of the choices that we have to make now. They're always a blast. I was at, I think, the first Sensory Friendly Plus performance of Christmas Carol a few years ago, which was such a delight. And I just think it's always great to have different people in the audience, people that perhaps haven't seen a show before or want to see it in a slightly different way. And so it's always good to broaden our community and provide art for people in the community that otherwise wouldn't be here. I'm going to the Sensory Friendly and Sensory Friendly Plus performances of Ragtime. Are you?
Hello, I'm Stephen Thorne, and I play Harry Houdini. My character is a very famous and illusionist and magician, one of the most famous magicians of the 20th century, and an escape artist. Well, Ragtime is a portrait of the country about 100 years ago, and I think looking at it now is incredibly relevant. It gives us a chance to sort of look back and see what's changed and what hasn't changed. Well, I love the sensory-friendly performances. Since we started them for Christmas Carol, I'm thrilled that we have expanded them to include a slot in the entire season. They're some of my absolute favorite audiences. So I'm looking forward to the audience, to meeting them and embracing them and sharing the story with them. I am going to the Sensory Friendly and Sensory Friendly Plus performances. Are you?
Hi, I'm Kurt Columbus. I'm the artistic director of Trinity Rep, but I'm also the director of... My job as a director on this production is to figure out a way to make this piece, Ragtime, really relevant to our audience and to today. Well, I want everyone to hear this story, and so I want to make sure that as broad an audience as possible can take it in. So the Sensory Friendly and the Sensory Friendly Plus performances are going to make sure that everyone can see it. I'm going to the Sensory Friendly and the Sensory Friendly Plus performances of Ragtime. Are you?